The vast icy expanse of Greenland holds a secret buried beneath layers of ice and time. It whispers a tale of a lost civilization, a civilization that once thrived in this desolate and remote land. The Vikings, known for their seafaring prowess and adventurous spirit, once carved out a life on this harsh and unforgiving land. They braved the icy waters and treacherous conditions to establish a foothold here. They built homes, farms, and churches. They thrived for centuries, creating a community that was both resilient and resourceful. Their settlements were a testament to their ingenuity and determination. Then, they vanished, leaving behind a haunting mystery that has puzzled historians and archaeologists for generations. What became of these hardy souls? What events led to their disappearance from this land they had made their home? Did they succumb to the unforgiving climate, the relentless cold, and the scarcity of resources? The harsh winters and changing weather patterns could have made survival increasingly difficult. Did they sail away, seeking a more hospitable home, leaving behind their settlements in search of better opportunities and more fertile lands? Or did something else entirely befall them? Perhaps a combination of factors, including conflict, disease, or other unforeseen challenges, led to their decline. Their story is a reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of human existence. It shows how even the most resilient communities can be vulnerable to the forces of nature and time. It is a story that continues to captivate and intrigue us, even centuries later. The mystery of the vanishing Vikings of Greenland remains a fascinating chapter in the history of human exploration and survival. The story of the Greenland Vikings begins with an exile. It is a tale of resilience, exploration, and the relentless pursuit of new horizons. Eric the Red, a Norse chieftain, found himself banished from Iceland for the crime of manslaughter. His fiery temper and fierce nature had led to a series of violent disputes, culminating in his exile. Seeking a new home, he set sail westward, drawn by tales of a large island shrouded in icy mists. The journey was perilous, fraught with the dangers of the unknown seas and the ever-present threat of harsh weather. In 985 AD, he landed on the southwestern coast of Greenland. The land was stark and unwelcoming, but Eric saw beyond its barren appearance. Eric, a shrewd strategist, recognized the potential of this seemingly barren land. He saw opportunities where others saw desolation, envisioning a thriving community amidst the rugged terrain. He named it Greenland, a strategic misnomer intended to entice settlers. The name was a clever ploy, designed to paint a picture of a fertile and inviting land, far from the harsh reality. Lured by the promise of fertile land and new beginnings, a small group of Vikings followed Eric back to Greenland. They were driven by the hope of prosperity and the allure of adventure. They established two main settlements, the eastern settlement, larger and more prosperous, and the western settlement, smaller and more isolated. These communities thrived for centuries, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and adaptation in one of the world's harshest environments. The story of Eric the Red and the Greenland Vikings is a testament to human ingenuity and the unyielding spirit of exploration. Their journey and settlement in Greenland remain a remarkable chapter in the annals of history. Life in Greenland was harsh, a constant struggle against the elements. The Vikings adapted, building sturdy homes of timber and turf. They farmed the short growing season, raising sheep, goats, and cattle. The sea became their lifeline, providing a bounty of fish and seals. They clung to their Norse traditions, their lives governed by ancient sagas and the worship of Norse gods. They maintained trade links with Europe, exporting walrus ivory, polar bear skins, and other valuable commodities in exchange for iron, timber, and other necessities. For a time, the Greenland Vikings carved out a precarious but enduring existence on the edge of the known world. The fate of the Greenland Vikings took a turn for the worse with the onset of the Little Ice Age. This period of global cooling, beginning in the 14th century, brought colder temperatures, shorter growing seasons, and increased sea ice. The impact on the Greenland Vikings was devastating. Crops failed, livestock perished, and the sea, once a source of sustenance, became a treacherous barrier. Trade with Europe, already declining, became increasingly difficult. Isolated and facing dwindling resources, the Greenland Vikings entered a period of decline. The disappearance of the Greenland Vikings is one of history's most intriguing mysteries. By the 15th century, all contact with the settlements ceased. When European expeditions returned to Greenland in the following centuries, they found the settlements deserted, the houses stood empty, their hearths cold. The fate of the inhabitants remained a mystery. There was no sign of violence or any obvious catastrophe. The absence of human remains added to the enigma. The Vikings seemed to have vanished into thin air, leaving behind only silent ruins and unanswered questions. Numerous theories attempt to explain the disappearance of the Greenland Vikings. Some suggest they succumbed to starvation or disease, weakened by the changing climate and dwindling resources. Others propose conflicts with the Inuit, who were expanding their presence in Greenland during this period. Some theories posit that the Vikings, desperate for survival, migrated to new lands, perhaps sailing west to North America or east back to Iceland. Others speculate that they integrated with the Inuit, their Norse identity gradually fading over generations. Each theory has its proponents and detractors, but none fully explain the mystery. Archaeological investigations of the Greenland settlements have unearthed valuable clues but have not provided a definitive answer to the mystery of the vanishing Vikings. Excavations have revealed evidence of the Vikings' daily lives, their farming practices, their homes, and their burial grounds. The artifacts paint a picture of a resourceful and resilient people, but they also reveal signs of hardship and adaptation in the face of a changing environment. The archaeological record provides a glimpse into the Vikings' lives, but leaves the ultimate fate of the Greenland Vikings unanswered. Recent advances in science, particularly in the fields of DNA analysis and climate science, have shed new light on the mystery of the Greenland Vikings. These advancements have allowed researchers to delve deeper into the past, uncovering details that were previously hidden. By combining genetic data with climate records, scientists are piecing together a more comprehensive picture of the Viking era in Greenland. DNA analysis of bone fragments and teeth from archaeological sites has revealed insights into the genetic makeup of the Viking population. This genetic information helps us understand their origins, health, and even their migration patterns. By studying the DNA, researchers can trace lineage and connections between different Viking communities, offering a glimpse into their social structure and interactions. Ice core data has provided a detailed record of past climate conditions in Greenland. These ice cores, drilled from deep within glaciers, contain layers of ice that have accumulated over thousands of years. Each layer holds valuable information about the Earth's climate history, including temperature fluctuations, atmospheric composition, and even volcanic activity. By analyzing these layers, scientists can reconstruct the climate conditions that the Vikings experienced. These studies suggest that the climate change experienced by the Vikings was more complex and variable than initially thought. The data indicates that there were periods of both warming and cooling, which would have affected their ability to grow crops, hunt, and sustain their settlements. This nuanced understanding of climate variability challenges the simplistic notion that a single climatic event led to their decline. While the Little Ice Age undoubtedly posed challenges, the climate may not have been the sole factor in their disappearance. Other elements, such as social dynamics, trade disruptions, and resource management, likely played significant roles. By integrating genetic and climate data, modern science is providing a richer, more detailed narrative of the Greenland Vikings, helping us understand the complexities of their world and the factors that led to their eventual disappearance. The saga continues unanswered questions. Despite ongoing research and speculation, the ultimate fate of the Greenland Vikings remains an enigma. Did they succumb to the challenges of a changing climate? Did they find new homes, their story carried on in distant lands, or did some other unknown fate befall them? The answers, lost to time, continue to elude us. The Greenland Vikings serve as a reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of human endeavors, even the most determined and resourceful. The story of the Greenland Vikings offers valuable lessons about resilience, adaptation, and the interconnectedness of human societies and the natural world. The Vikings, faced with a harsh and unforgiving environment, demonstrated remarkable adaptability, carving out a life on the edge of the known world. Their story highlights the importance of understanding and adapting to environmental change. It underscores the interconnectedness of human and natural systems and the potential consequences when these systems are thrown out of balance. The vanished Viking settlers of Greenland remain an enigma, their story a poignant reminder of the mysteries that still lie hidden within our planet's history. Their disappearance serves as a testament to the power of nature and the enduring allure of unanswered questions. As we continue to explore our planet and unravel its secrets, the story of the Greenland Vikings will continue to fascinate and inspire, a tale whispered on the icy winds of time. What do you think happened to them?